This month, South Carolina state's legislature voted to remove the controversial Confederate flag from State House grounds. But lowering the flag does not necessarily mean lowering racial tension. That was extremely evident this weekend with the presence of the KKK. Annie Schatzberg has the story.
History seems to be repeating itself in South Carolina. This time, it's a showdown between supporters of the Ku Klux Klan and the Black Panther Party outside the state capitol. It comes 8 days after the Confederate flag was removed from Capitol grounds. With tensions high and crowds swelling up to 2,000 people, police made 5 arrests and 7 people were taken to the hospital. The demonstration began when a column of 50 white supremacists marched to the southern steps of the Capitol carrying Confederate flags and even one Nazi flag. The loyal white knights of the Ku Klux Klan organized the protest to express their frustration with what they said was the government's effort to erase white culture and heritage.
Basically, the Klan supports hatred. They're basically a divisive force in the country. They've used the flag that's been held by many to be a symbol of heritage, and they have basically bastardized it to a symbol of hate.
The Ku Klux Klan prospered at different periods of American history and is most recently remembered for its violence against the civil rights movement in the 1960s. Although the group seemed to vanish once equal rights were established, the Klan's presence has recently become more visible. The Confederate flag remains a strong symbol for the organization, which continues to be accused of racism and right-wing extremism.
It just represents a history. We're all fellow Americans now, so it just represents a bad history. I think it should be left in the museum somewhere and not waving out.
With tensions rising, along with the nearing 38 degrees Celsius heat, Black Educators for Justice organized a counter-protest to stress the importance of resistance to generations of racial oppression. The group is based in Florida with ties to the Black Panther Party, a revolutionary black nationalist and socialist organization dating back to the 1960s. Racial tensions in South Carolina have soared since the shootings last month of 9 African Americans in a historic Charleston church. The shooter, 21-year-old Dylan Ruff, stated his intentions were to start a race war.
But in order